I don't know about if you guys can relate to this, but I've been having a really hard time staying motivated lately and being inspired and really seeing that bigger vision. And it applies to multiple areas of life, but I feel it a lot in the area of school. I feel like I'm for any of you who don't know, I'm in my 5th year of aerospace engineering. It's extremely challenging, and I'm at a point now where I have been saying to myself for the last 3 years, I'm never going to do anything with this degree. So I'm really just doing it for no reason, just to get it done, to have the degree. And you would think that being 4.5 years in to a 5-year program, I would be feeling really motivated to finish, but it's actually been the opposite. Because I don't have a vision in mind, because I don't see this leading me anywhere in the future, I've actually been lacking that motivation and lacking that drive to finish and really feeling like there's no point and I could just end it all now. And maybe some of you guys have been struggling with motivation and inspiration in your own ways. So I've been bringing this up to my parents a lot because I lean on them for support and telling them that, I really need some sort of, something to look forward to, some sort of prize at the end that's gonna give me the drive and the motivation to finish this degree, right? Because every single step is challenging. It's not easy at all. It's not let me just, get it done and it's fine. It takes effort and it takes a lot of work for me to even take the next steps forward. And yesterday I was having a conversation with my mom, and she came to me and she said, Sophia, you always tell me that you're never going to do anything with your aerospace engineering degree and that it's going to amount to nothing and it was all for nothing. But have you ever considered this possibility? This is something that your aerospace engineering degree could eventually lead you to. And she tells me, you could potentially sell private jets. You could be a private jet broker because you have an aerospace engineering degree. And I thought about it for a second. And I said, could you imagine selling private jets? What a cool job that would be. How many cool people you would meet in that process. And maybe, that's not the be-all, end-all for me. Maybe that's not what I'm going to end up doing with my life. But it's an idea that I want to be open to. It's a possibility that I think might be really cool. And because I now see almost a vision or an end goal for this engineering degree that I can get excited about, it gives me that motivation to continue moving forward. And that's why I think it's so important that we have a vision. If you don't have a vision, if you don't have something identified as where you're going, then what's the point of taking another step forward? And especially if every step is walking on fire, which it is when you're doing an aerospace engineering degree, you really need a bigger picture to keep in your mind. And I don't think we let ourselves really dream enough and consider all the possibilities that are out there for us. I mean, how many years was going by where I was telling myself I'm going to do absolutely nothing with this degree, right? People would look at me like I'm crazy, you just went through 5 years of torture and you're not going to do anything with it. And I was like, yeah. But now I can see that there might be a possibility out there that this degree leads me to, that this degree actually opens doors for me instead of closing doors for me. And whether I actually end up pursuing being a private jet broker or not, it's at least a vision that I can keep in my mind that will keep me motivated because I want to have that option. I want to keep that possibility, that door open. And so we have to have a vision that we get excited about. We have to let ourselves dream. We have to let ourselves see the infinite potential that is in front of us. Because too often we limit ourselves and we say, no, this is it. This is the end. There's nothing there for me. You may not have even considered an option, right? And that's what I want this meditation to kind of be about, is to give you a chance, a space to daydream, to let your mind, to let your intuition show you some possibilities that you might have never considered before. Because that's honestly what I do a lot of the times in my meditation, is I just let my subconscious show me the way. I ask myself questions and I see what comes forward. I don't try and think of what I know to be true, what I think would make me happy, because realistically, I would never know what would make me happy until I'm there. But there is a higher power. There is a higher self that is working through me, that has that bird's eye vision and can see where each of these paths are leading me, that can see what is the path of my highest joy. But it's only when I come into that quiet space and I forget myself, I forget what I think is, what I'm for sure gonna do and what I'm not gonna do. Like, I forget all the doors I've closed for myself, and I really just let my mind wander, right? And I let different visions come to me. That's when you really start to open up and you can see literally with your third eye, like, all the different potential realities that are available to you. Right? And tuning into those realities can help you find that motivation that maybe you've been lacking. Can help you see like the bigger vision to the path that you're walking right now. All right, so are you guys ready to daydream a little bit? Are you ready to like expand your consciousness and just play? See what potential realities are out there for you. Let me see in the comments. Give me a yes. Give me a thumbs up if you're ready. Are we ready to go? Okay, Diana's ready. Let's do it. I'm really excited. I'm just gonna this is gonna be the way I meditate. I'm really just gonna take you into a relaxed state, ask you some questions, and do not think too hard about it. You might not be expecting what comes forward, but just let yourself go there. For once in your life, let yourself frickin' dream, okay? It's safe. This is a safe space to really fully embrace the feelings of your future and to live in this excited state. All right, I'm gonna turn the music up a little bit. How is that volume? We good? Okay. So sit yourself in a comfortable position, making sure your spine is upright, your shoulders are back and down, and your tongue is touching the roof of your mouth. And we're just gonna start by slowing the breath down. Really pay attention to that life force that is moving within you, and consciously inhale for 5 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then exhale for 5 counts. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. With each exhale, just feel your body relax. Feel your eyelids and your ears relax. Feel your jaw and your neck relax. Feel your shoulders and your back relax. Feel your chest relax. Let your breath sink into your belly. ask your mind to relax. Ensure that everything that you have to get done today, everything you have to think about and do, it's going to be taken care of. So for the next 20 minutes, it doesn't have to worry about that. It can take a rest. And if you do find yourself caught up in thoughts, don't judge yourself. Don't be hard on yourself. There's no reason to shame, and that's actually just a trap to keep you caught in that cycle. Just witness it. Become aware that your thoughts have drifted, and return to the present moment. Find yourself becoming increasingly aware of the present. Feel the surface that you're sitting on. Sense the space around you. Sense the space within you. Observe the blackness behind your eyes. Feel your own presence. You know when someone walks into a room and you don't even have to see them to know that they're there? You have that effect as well. It's your energy, your aura. See if you can become aware of your own energy emanating from within, filling the space around you. Notice that whenever you're sensing, feeling, you're not thinking. whenever you find yourself extremely caught up in thought, start to feel, sense your environment, sense the space, feel your body. I invite you now to place your hands over your heart and start to feel this area in the center of your chest. Feel your heart beating. That magical beat that somehow keeps going without you even having to think about it. There is an intelligence within you you do not understand, but that is extremely real. And that can be tapped into when you're not thinking, but just feeling, sensing, noticing. I want you to call forth into your awareness a moment that you are truly grateful for. Don't think too hard. Let your body show you a glimpse, a flash, a vision of a moment in your life you experience pure bliss, joy, presence, gratitude. Once you have it in your mind, allow yourself to feel it in your body. Focus on that feeling and allow it to build. Why was this such a magical moment for you? energy emanating from your heart center, filling the space around you. Amplifying, intensifying. I want you to let this feeling carry you into a vision of the future. Maybe there's a goal that you have for your life, a secret dream that you've always wanted. Let your intuition show you that now. And extend these feelings of joy and gratitude towards this vision as if it's already happened. Truly and honestly ask yourself, if this was my life right now in this moment, how would I feel? Let yourself dream. Let yourself see life through this person's eyes. This version of you, what do they look like? What does it feel like to be them? What kind of behaviors do they take? How do they speak to others and to themselves? What kind of relationships do they have? Let yourself play. You are an actor. Pretend. That you are this future self now. Let your body memorize the feeling of it. Because there is no difference between feeling like this person and being this person. You don't even have to have all the details clear. You don't have to know exactly what career you're doing, what your husband looks like or wife, how much money you have. You don't have to know any of those details. You just have to feel as if you are in a fulfilling career that you love. You don't have to know what it is. You just have to feel that. As if all your needs are met and more. As if you have the freedom to choose the experiences you have because of your abundance that you've created for yourself. Feel that freedom, because it's not money that you want, it's freedom that you want. You don't have to know what your husband or wife looks like or how many kids you have. You have to feel what it's like to be in a loving, committed relationship with someone who has the same values as you, who understands you and sees you. That is a feeling, it's a vibration. I want you to ask yourself, what does true happiness look like for me? Let your intuition show you. Don't try and think of it, don't force it, because it really might not look like what you expected. What does true happiness look like for me? Whatever comes up, just immerse yourself in it. Memorize this feeling. Tell yourself, memorize this feeling. Now you know. You have the biological hardware to feel this way at any moment in time, without things having to change. It's just your perspective that has to change. Your self-identity that has to change. Nothing physical. So why are you waiting? Wouldn't you choose to feel this good all the time if you knew that you could? now you know that you can. That it's only a decision away. And as you do make this decision to choose to align with a vibration and a feeling of joy and fulfillment and happiness, you are aligning with that physical reality. And it will happen effortlessly, not by force. Don't get too attached to the vision, because the vision is not what's important. It's the feeling that carries you there. It might look like nothing of the things that you saw today in this meditation, and that's okay, because what you will get is something far greater than what you could have ever imagined for yourself. So now it's time to surrender to any ideas, to any attachments that you think are going to bring you happiness. To remember that if you can choose to feel fulfillment and joy now, the path will unfold effortlessly. I want you to thank yourself for coming today, for giving yourself this time and space to dream, to feel really good, because we don't do it enough. For choosing to raise your vibration, for choosing to open up your awareness to the potential that is out there for you. Say thank you to yourself. And when you're ready, take one last deep breath. And open your eyes. And take this feeling with you into the rest of your day, into the rest of your week. It's only a decision away. Let me know how you guys are feeling. I love at the end just letting everyone tell, like, express, how do you feel right now? Like, acknowledge that. This is what motivates me to meditate. It's really just how good I feel at the end. You know, it's once you recognize that you have everything within you already, that nothing needs to change for you to feel, you know, the way that you truly want to, you think to yourself, why wait? I can do this right now. And that's really what I hope to give all of you each Sunday. I'm going to keep doing this every Sunday because I just want to, I don't know, share this with you, help you feel like you have someone holding you accountable. Maybe if you forgot to meditate the entire week, you know that I'm going to be here Sunday morning at 11 a.m. and that you can sit here and not have to think about anything and just follow along, and you're going to be raising your vibration. And then every time you do it, you're going to want to do it a little bit more, So I want to thank you guys all so much for coming here today, for meditating with me, for allowing yourself to dream. It's so important, for stepping into that higher, more elevated version of you. And I wish you a beautiful rest of your week. If you have any questions or comments, I'd love to hear from you. Let me know how you're feeling right now. Eleni, I'm going to look forward to this every Sunday. It's a wonderful thing what you're doing. Thank you so much, Diana. I feel like I just climbed a mountain and now I'm at the top looking down. Yes, honestly, so facts. Because you really are. You have now raised your awareness to the point where you have that bird's eye view, right? And you can see the bigger picture. And that's where the true motivation comes from. It's being able to see that bigger picture, to not get so stuck in the little everyday trials and tribulations. That's really beautiful. Mike said, I was reminded of what makes me feel joy most, giving and bringing joy. Yeah, you realize that the things that bring you joy aren't what you necessarily expect. It's usually the simplest things. You think it's gonna take like this big fancy house and these nice cars and a yacht and all this money, but it's like the smallest moments. It's like a tea and a nice book, watching the sunset. It's seeing the smile on your sister's face. It's like the simplest things that bring you joy. And that's why I asked that question at the end, is what does true happiness look like for you? Because it's often not what you expect. It's way simpler than what you expect it to be. Anyway, namaste. The light in me honors the light in you. I'm not going to take up any more of your time. I hope you guys have a beautiful day, a beautiful week, and thank you so much for being here today.